Yo, what is up, guys? We're here to check out the new ban list, but it doesn't happen until 3 more months? Why? Okay, that's a really long time. But anyways, we're here to check it out. This is my first time checking it out, so you get that reaction. Anyways, let's go ahead and check it out. So, okay, the first card, they just straight banned Gofu? Okay. If they're banning that, they gotta ban Grinder Golem. Wow, dude, that's very unexpected. Okay. And then the next card over here, Dandelion. What? They just straight up banned Dandelion? What the heck? Dude, okay, this card was actually pretty dang good with Exodius. Okay, I didn't think it was that good. And then also, Double Iris Magician banned, Level Eater banned. I thought that. Oh, wait, they just banned MAXX. Are you serious? Dude, how could a card be at 3 and then the TCG were just like, nah, dude, just ban it, dude. So, dude, they were so promoting, like, dude, go for it, dude. You want a special someone like, this is terrible. All right, we gotta finish the list, and then we'll talk more about like what decks I think are gonna be good and stuff like that. But dude, that is insane. And then they just banned. What the heck, dude? They just banned like Joker. Okay, so they're like, dude, we're hitting Pens Magicians. All right, is that it? Okay. What would they put towers? Wait, is this oh, it's limited to 1. Dude, honestly, this really doesn't matter. Oh, wait, hold on. This is legitimately just like so low level IQ. You're like, you know what? Gofu needs to be banned, but Grinder Golem, he can be at 1. Grinder Golem's way better than Gofu. All right, I don't even know. Okay. Damage Juggler? Oh, okay. Well, they're putting Damage Juggler back. Okay, well, that's interesting. So there is like a give and take with the Magicians, but like I just don't understand that. Again, like the Grinder Golem and then ban Gofu. Ooh, Firewall Dragon is now 1. Yo, dude, I almost want to go back, and I made a video talking about how Firewall Dragon should have been like limited or banned, and people were like, nah, dude, they never hit it. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. It's on the list, man. I was telling you guys that, and you know, a lot of you guys did believe me, but there's a few people who were like, nah, dude, you're never gonna happen, dude. Maybe we'll pull up those lists of people who said expose them. All right, for I don't know. Oh. Boys, a Monster Reborn coming back. Dude, this is like huge. This is absolutely huge. Spiral Resort, it says limited. What? I don't know. Nothing got changed right here, but it just says new. It says it was limited before, and now it's limited. I don't know. Spiral Resort is now limited. Anyways, they brought back Solemn Judgment. That's interesting. Is this really that big of a deal? For certain decks, yeah, it could be a huge thing because it's always an active card. It's good. That's cool. You guys really excited about this? I know I probably have like a few Secret or Solemn Judgments, so it's not too bad. All right. Well, wait, did they do a lot of different things? Okay, so Artifact Moral Talk, is now at 3. That's actually a pretty big deal for artifacts. That's actually much more viable. Plus, it's level 5. You can use it for rank 5s. I just haven't seen the day for a long time. We have Blackluster Soldier. Okay, so Blackluster Soldier's at triple. Dude, that's pretty freaking awesome. Okay, Card Trooper also at 3. Thunder King at 3. Bryanak at 3. Brain Control at triple. Yo, guys. I was just talking about vampires and how good brain control would be in vampires. El Shaddai Fusion at triple. Yo, dude, El Shaddai Construct? Where's that at? Triple Future Fusion? Triple Mind Control? Yo, dude, vampires with triple mind control, triple brain control is going to be insane. Alright, Preparation of Rites. Wow, dude, that's going to make Vendreads much better. Sacrifice. Oh, they brought that back too? Oh, dude, Cleese are looking much better now, dude. I forgot that card was even a thing. And then we have Bottomless Trap Hole. I was talking about Bottomless and Torrential, Compulse, Book of Moon. They put Book of Moon here. Ceasefire at multiple. Ojama Trio at multiple. Oh, Trench Trippy's here. Yo, triple Torrential. Yo, I think that's Torrential. Dude, traps are going to be back, guys. Not necessarily just because Bottomless is like, it was a really good card before, but I really feel like Ojama's, Ojama Trio. That's a very interesting card. Now, as far as like anything coming out of like, basically nowhere and just becoming more viable. Now, let's go ahead and start from the top and talk about what decks can actually make good use of things. So obviously with Gofu hit, Gofu, it's more so Grinder Golem, I think it's way better. I think this definitely hurts a lot of like plant decks. There was actually a lot of link plants. Now, if you guys didn't know, in the OCG, plant links have actually gotten really popular, and it actually has been topping multiple times. So this obviously is going to hurt the deck. Dandelion is super important in a lot of different builds. There was kind of like a give and take with this whole Pendulum Magician, but you know, Skullcrab Joker is just really good, so that's obviously going to hurt quite a bit. Level Eater, I don't think it was seen. Well, in the OCG it wasn't too relevant because it was actually already banned. However, in the TCG, I don't think that there's any deck that was topping to my knowledge. Someone let me know if there's something that was utilizing Level Eater that was topping, because I didn't see it. And then MAXX though, dude, this is a huge hit. This is basically, yo, special summon as many times as you want. There's gonna be 0 punishment. I think this is terrible. All right, absolutely terrible. I mean, yes, there's other hand traps like Ghost Ogre, but you can only use those once, right? Like with MAXX, yeah, you can only use one MAXX, but it doesn't really matter because you get so much advantage off of it. If they don't OTK you, well, that's just the way it goes. But that is absolutely insane. I'm still surprised. Is anyone else surprised by the MAXX ban? Like, if anything, I honestly was like, dude, it should go to 3, dude. Like, we're getting so many different decks that just special summon like crazy. The new Pirate archetype, guys, it just straight loses to MAXX because all of their little +1 advantages are done through, well, I'm going to special summon this one, special summon this, special summon this, and then I'm going to get some advantage. They lose out on all of that, but now with MAXX completely banned, they're very open to a lot of different things, just completely just letting them do what they want to do, and that's obviously supporting them. Vampires to an extent do special summon quite a bit. However, I don't want to say vampires are going to be super meta. Again, we only got like 1 new card announced, so it's kind of too early to talk about vampires, but they are definitely a deck that needs to special summon a ton of times. With the new Link, that was a Vampire Sucker, that card, the Link Monster, that can definitely utilize a lot of special summons. But yeah, as far as Pendulum Magicians, I still think they're viable. That deck was still doing some stuff in the OCG, along with Zephyra. That was a very popular Zephyra mixing with some Yingling, but there's just a lot of like mixing in with the Zephyra. But that seemed to be a more popular deck anyways. But I mean, Pendulum Magicians did take a hit. But then also going back to what we also got, towers. QLIS are looking pretty strong. With all the new support that we got for Pendulums, you know, they're coming back pretty strong with Sacrifice plus towers. This is a pretty huge leap. It really is. We'll have to wait and see if someone tries to just go with Powers Turbo again. There's not, to my knowledge, something that's really good just to add a card from the graveyard for Pendulums. I know people run like Monster Incarnation, but like, who's going to be running that, right? But as far as Grinding Golem goes, honestly, it's still a really insane card. Again, I don't know why they banned GoFo, put Grinding Golem at 1. I think Grinding Golem is way better. But who knows, maybe some people will stop running it completely. I want to ask you guys, those of you guys that play decks that revolve around Grinding Golem, are you guys going to be like, nah, I'm not going to play it, you know, because you're going to be using, you know, several cards in your extract for a card that you might not even see in the game. However, it's so good, I think a lot of people will still be running it. Now, Damage Juggler, this is an insanely good card. So we'll have to wait and see if someone, you know, tries, again with the Pendulums, it's like a give and take scenario, so yeah. As far as Firewall Dragon going away, there's a lot of decks that just kind of abuse this card, so I can definitely see why they did that. Again, I made a video basically talking about Firewall Dragon being like too OP where they just make multiple, but with Scoldy just being such a good card anyways, I think that it's not going to be that big of a deal for these decks that like to just spam out lots of Link monsters. Scoldy is just like so good, and I feel like Scoldy eventually will be on this list, depending on how hard we abuse that card. As far as Monster Reborn, guys, this card is actually really big for zombies. It's really big for OTKing. I mean, it seems like all they want people to do now is just OTK, go for it, because like they're like, oh, MAXX's banned, Monster Reborn's back. Like, there's so many huge things for pushes. I guess Spirals. They've been hitting Spirals forever. It's still like once in a while doing this stuff, because I mean, heck, the deck is still decent. Sometimes you get sacked, man. That's all I can say. I mean, anti-meta, I know there's that new card, the Inspector Border card. I don't think that that's gonna make like anti-meta. If they put triple Psalms, okay, now we're talking more anti-meta being viable. Unfortunately, nothing changed with Mermails. Mermails were doing some stuff in the OCG, but there's nothing changed for Mermails, so that could be a deck to be on the lookout for. There is a build of Sekka Mermails that's actually doing pretty well in the OCG right now, and basically, well, you don't run any spells, but well, except for of course Light of Sekka, but you're able to cycle through some cards you don't actually want to draw in Mermails perhaps, and then from there you're able to OTK. So again, with you know, MAXX gone, it's just going to promote a lot of OTK decks. Now Thunder King is at multiple, it's actually at 3, but it wasn't really relevant. Card Trooper irrelevant. Blockbuster Soldier is insane though. The Envoy at 3, that's crazy. It's so insane to see that we've gone so far into the game that there's like a show up Blackluster. Chaos, there's not really any new Chaos support coming out, but theoretically you could be running this in a lot of like, you know, Monster Mash-ish decks. You know, Blackluster Soldier is still an insane card, but it's just, okay. Future Fusion's kind of cool. What was the Cyber Darks, right? That was a really cool deck with Future Fusion. There's a lot of different decks that can utilize Future Fusion, but I think it's too slow, and especially, guys, when we're looking at a format where MAXX is completely banned, I don't think that's going to be changing anything. I think as far as like what's in the meta right now, not too many things are going to be changing. Again, the Pendulum's got, I mean, Skullcrab Joker, man, you go from triple to ban, that's huge. But Clees are looking pretty strong in the next upcoming format. Sacrifice is still a pretty good card. But you gotta watch out for torrential tributes now. So it is like a give and take, because they did technically give us triple copies of torrential, triple copies of bottomless, but they got rid of MAXX. Now, the problem that I have with this is that obviously with the traps, you know, oh, you know, I have potential back row to deal with. But there's so many other cards like Hey Tornado, just go, oh, goodbye torrential tributes, goodbye your bottomless trap holes, and I'm going to OTK you. So it seems like Hey Tornado is going to be a lot better now, again, because we don't have MAXX, so people are going to have to run more trap cards, and then on top of that, you know, Hey Tornado just bounce back everything. But I don't know, dude, it's kind of awkward. Alright, so let me just double check here, because I saw the list over here, but I like to go from the official, this is on the official Konami UK card website, but again, it's not for a long time. But let's go ahead and double check newly limited, just to double check. Don't want to miss out on anything. Okay. Oh, Moral Attack. Artifacts can be splashed in just a lot of different archetypes. But yeah, I think that there's not really anything that's going to emerge that's like define and like we know for sure it's going to be high tier. Other than I feel like a lot of people are going to be trying out the Cleat deck now, just because that deck was pretty dang strong. Heck, I still have a bunch of the cards, so that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll mess around with that. But anyways, let me know, guys, what you think of new ban list. Is it good? Is it bad? What would you have changed? Personally, for me, I legitimately thought MAXX was going to go to 3, but the new Pirate archetype is going to be much better because that deck really lost to MAXX, like super hard. And then on top of that, we're trying to slow down the game, but I don't know, if they put triple MAXX and then gave us a lot more traps, like a triple Solemn, then we're looking at a format where there's a lot more traps. But Hey Tornado is so good, but obviously with Solemn you can stop the Hey Tornado, because there's not really too many things that stop spells and traps as of right now that everyone just runs. So that would be like the one card that you're running like multiple torrentials and you need to run that. But I guess with you know, so many other cards like Twin Twisters, it might be difficult to even try to play traps. At least that's my take on the game. But let me know again your thoughts down below. Dude, that is a crazy ban list though, dude. I still can't believe that, dude, they hit MAXX. Oh, anyways, I'm gonna take a moment to think about other decks that I want to try out right now. But definitely Artifact Multiplier is a great card. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the vid. Let me know you guys' thoughts on the new ban list and what you would change down below. But thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to be updated as soon as the new ban lists come out.